Hello everybody, and how are you? You know who it is? It's Pam, because if it's somebody else, don't listen to them, they're lying. Anyway, have a lot on my mind, and I've been kind of busy today. I went out to Sam's Club, I went out to Costco, I went out for breakfast, and I'm hungry again though. I didn't even eat a quarter of what I had, but it's okay. I got a bag. I bought some, what are those things called? Chicharrones. I guess if they're called pork skins in regular. I'm leaning toward more of the what's it called? The Atkins diet. Low carb, high fat, you know. I'm not going to commit to keto. Nope, don't do that. No, because that's a fail right away. Okay. Anyways, there's a lot I want to talk about. My hair is looking. It's not windy, but my hair looks like a mess, I think. Well, it always does. So what the hell? I'm in beautiful Maryville, Indiana. 46310. Okay? I don't know why I told you the zip code. That, I'll tell you why. Okay. You know, I want to talk about friendship, and then it'll lead into other stuff, okay? You know, you're so blessed if you have friends. I mean, but you only have a few really good friends, like the ones that ride or die, or the ones who will be there with you no matter what, you know. And the friendships that are like long lasting, from what they call cradle to grave. I don't have any cradle to grave friendship. I guess, you know, I don't know anybody that long, but I do have some really good friendships. And I want to believe, I've learned a lot of lessons in life, you know, that you don't throw away friendships because of a disagreement. You don't throw away, you know, you work through it, because if you don't work through it, you're going to end up with a whole lot of regret at the end of your life. And a really small funeral. You might say, why do you say that? Because who's going to come? Or you're going to go to a funeral and say, I really meant to call him or her, but I never did. Why? We were mad, and I just, you know, I didn't want to, you know. And I don't want to be like that. I have the two friends, the two idiots, I call them. And I still call them the two idiots. Yes, I do. But I have regrets there too. You know, I should have, you know, said, those are my buddies. I talk to them every day. Just like I talk to Louise and B. I talk to them quite often. You know, we've gone on trips together, and we shared moments together. We shared life history, life stories together, and life lessons. And then, because of a misunderstanding, or because of pride and ego, the two deadly things is your pride and your ego. We're no longer friends because of that. We let that get in the way of a real friendship. Now, some people will say, I don't really want any friends. You're a lie. You're a lie. Unless there's something wrong with you, everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs a friend. I need a friend. I don't consider my children my friends. I consider my children my children. I don't consider my husband my friend. I consider him my husband. I don't consider my brother my friend. He's my brother. I consider my friends my friends. They're the ones who accept you when nobody else will. And They're the ones who could drive you stark raising crazy, but on the same note, they get you. Okay, they get you. They understand you and they accept you. You can tell them your secrets without judgment, and you could trust that no matter what, they'll be there. Now that's where I fell short with my two idiots. We didn't. Our friendship wasn't that strong, but I learned from that. I've learned. After that, I said never again. First of all, I said never again will I have friends like that again. I'll never have friends again. Where I really felt, really close. I have friends. I mean, I had the lady I went, you all don't know who she is, the one I went to Las Vegas with and Memphis with, and she's not a ride or die. She's just an occasional acquaintance who, if I wanted to talk to somebody, I could call her. I have a friend I grew up with in high school, but I don't consider my ride or die or my close, intimate friend because she's too judgmental for me. Very judgmental, very, holier than thou, clutching the rosary sort of thing. And, oh, you shouldn't do that. And, get off of it. I like her. But that's why we're not that type of friend, because I don't like people to judge me. I like to be me. I don't want to have to act in a certain, shirt tucked in, your pants, and you can't, with your little eyeshadow on, you can't be yourself. You know what I mean? I like to be the sloppy me, the one that gets up in the morning with my hair all over myself, my head, and will call you in the morning, hey, what's up? That's me. That's the kind of friend I am. Or, the type of person who doesn't have to put on airs. That's the type of friend I am. You don't have to put on airs with me. I can sense them really quick. You don't have to be yourself. If you fart, you fart. We all fart. Okay? Well, what I'm trying to say is, a real friend you can be yourself around. And a real friend, you don't have to question anything. If I have a real friend, you could tell me, I could tell you anything, and you could tell me anything, and know that it goes no further. I trust my friends. I've told my friends a lot of stuff, and I've heard a lot of stuff. And have I ever gotten mad at my friends? Oh, hell yeah, probably once a week or even more than that. I get pissed. But fortunately, thus far, I don't think it's ever affected our friendship. And the minute that it affects your friendship, that's when your friendship has a problem. You have to be able to be yourself in a friendship. You don't have to be fake, phony, or anybody else but who you are. You know what I mean? That's who we are. That's what I think a good friendship is. You can be who you are. You don't have to put on makeup and, get your hair all did up and I know I'm talking incorrectly, but that's just how I'm thinking right now. I don't have to have my pretty on all the time, or my cute on, or my decent on. I could just be me. And if you can't accept that, well, then maybe there's a problem there. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I've reached out to this one person, Annie Janny. I'm going to say her name because I ain't playing in this pretense. Maybe they're talking about me. Maybe they're talking about me. No, I'm talking about Annie Janny. Okay. I'm talking about her because this is how I feel, okay? We've had our ups and downs, mostly downs, but recently they were the ups, okay? I reached out to her after December 31st. I said, you know what? Let all something be forgot and all exiled, whatever. Let things go. Like I said, I can only fight with one person a year. I don't fight with two. I don't want to have any hard feelings toward anybody. I don't. And right now on YouTube, I have no hard feelings, but maybe to one person. And not even, because that person isn't even a part of my life. So it don't have a nickel in my dime. So, there's really nobody. But anyways, I reached out to her. And, I started coming on her channel. She has a very nice channel. And I was very shocked to see not the person who, all shut the door, all that, the silliness, but I saw a little touch of the real Annie. And I liked it. I said, okay, I could deal with this. Maybe she wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. And just like I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm a lot to take at one time. I understand that. I am moody. I have my depression modes. I have my bitchiness. I can be a bitch like no other. I say some crazy shit at times, but then I come to my senses. And hopefully the people who are around me who sees this, they know that eventually I'm going to say, I'm sorry I said that. And it's not usually about them. It's just about somebody else or something else or, a topic or whatever, okay? But I reached out. This person was being themselves. And I would say, hey, I like that, because I'm not so unlike anybody else. I've had problems in my life. We all have had problems. But we don't have to be a victim to our problems, We can still have a happy life. My life has been as traumatic as the next person's life. Maybe not as traumatic as the other person's life. From probably age, between the ages of 5 and 7, my life was pretty effed up. But that doesn't define who I am today. Okay, people talk about being teased in school. I was the class I was teased all the time. And I've said many times before, I don't care what a girl says to me, but if a guy calls me ugly, that hurts. And so I've been the victim, and I've been the person who has victimized, okay? I am not an angel by any stretch of the imagination, nor will I ever pretend to be an angel or great, okay? But what I am, and I feel like I'm making a speech because I always talk about these speeches, when I went to GA, I've learned one thing and one thing only. I walked away learning how to be an honest person and with integrity, and I am honest. Probably I tell so much about myself, I shouldn't tell half of that stuff. I know that. And that has to do with my mental illness. We tell too much. We share too much. And that's not always a good thing. It really isn't. But at any rate, what I'm trying to say is, I reached out to this person, and I put on my real, I put on my real t-shirt. I am real. I will be your friend. Please accept my friendship. Okay. Went to her channel, and I listened, and I liked her live at night. I really liked it. I thought it was nice because it's similar to what I did, but different. And there was a kindness there, and I thought, wow, I could reach out to this person and we could become maybe friends in time. We can come to a really adult, friendship, and we could, and I could throw the shit away in the past, and I did, and I still do. I throw all that shit away. I don't care. It's the past. I said things, you said things, I did things, and you did things, and but it's the past. It's where it's left in the past. And I was in her channel one time, and she was real. She was talking about herself in a very, very, very vulnerable way, meaning like she was really opening up. And I said, hey, I like that, because now you're not only making videos, but you're talking about you, the real authentic you, who you are, not that just that funny person or whatever, but you're telling about who you are. And I was like, I like that. I really, really, really like it. It's better than coming on and just seeing somebody talk about how you make a chocolate cake. It is being real and opening yourself up for criticism or for people to really care about you. And I was like, yeah, I like this, okay? So I'm like, okay, all right. Now, I sealed that. I said, okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna say, all right. You know, I don't care if it's a popular choice or if it's not a popular choice. I've never been the popular choice. I've always been the one on the outside looking in. So I don't go with the popular choice. I go and I do me what I want to do. A lot of people like her. I still like her. But some things that came up, okay? Even some of my friends who follow me, who believe in me, who really do, followed over there, okay? And it was, you know, I'm not going to say this person's name, not because I can't, just because I haven't said it. I haven't asked her permission, so I won't, okay? But, you know, she trusted me enough to say, hey, if you believe in this person enough, then I believe in you, so I believe that she's okay. So we did it, okay? And it was all good. You know, I enjoyed going over there, you know, bought a mask from her, even I was the first person that bought a mask from her. And again, I'm not piping my own horn or whatever whatever they call it, blowing my own horn. I'm just saying, you know, showing you I really am serious and was serious about this, okay? So then time went on, and I kind of felt like something was kind of, I don't know. But I'm still going with the friendship. I'm still going with it because you know what? We all have off days. We all have this. We all have that. Okay? And who am I to judge? I have more off days than I have on days. Okay? But again, you know. And then recently something happened between her, supposedly her, well, between another person, another two people. Okay? And she got brought into the mix and was accused. Okay? And then all of a sudden she starts doing, you know, accusing me of something, or not so much me, but another person. And instead of like saying, hey, I got 2 new friends, let me give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, went back to old behaviors, which is normal, and most people do that. You know, I do that at times. I go back to old behaviors, not trusting, not giving a benefit of the doubt, not talking. That's the problem with YouTube, 100% in my opinion. Everybody texts, everybody sends messages, email, you know, they get sent here, there, changed around. And instead of saying, hey, dude, call me, give me a call, let's talk this out. And let's not talk this out in the public, in the streets of YouTube, or the backyards of YouTube. No, let's talk it out one-on-one, and let's figure this out. Nope, I'm going to shut it down, and I'm going to blame you for something that's totally irrelevant, and not even saying, did you, or, you know, and when you get an answer, you ask a question to somebody, to my friend, not even to say, hey, you know, did you do this, or when said, I didn't do this. And I don't pick up on liars, and I don't pick up on people who bullshit, you know, because I can't. I have too many trust issues. I have a lot of trust issues. So when I pick a friend, they have to have pretty damn good character. And I would say she has a pretty damn good character. And I even said she didn't do it. Nope. You know, get these little letters, and then blocking people, and then, you know, you're like, well, damn, you know, look, this isn't gonna, you know, the only thing I ever tried to do was reach out to her, and, you know, even with the situation with these other people, I said, you know what, if you did it, admit it, and move on. You don't have to give a whole bunch of excuses. You know what happened 6 months ago, and you don't have to say, but, you know, I hate it when people say, I'm sorry, but. No, there is no buts to it. I'm saying I'm sorry, and that's it, and move on, you know, because you did all you did. You can't do anything more. But, you know, it really hurts me because, and the reason I'm saying, you're probably thinking, well, why are you bringing all this out here on the YouTube streets? Because it's already out here, okay? And I know she watches my channel. I know she does. And I want her to know. I want you to know You know, there are good people, and sometimes you have to give people a chance. You have to put your guard down and say, you know what? Maybe this person. Why would a woman? Okay, and I don't mean to throw. Why would somebody, an adult, an adult woman, play games like that? I don't think, and I know she wouldn't. And why can't we all just say, hey, you know what? It's like, it's the same thing you're going through, where people aren't believing you. Now you pick somebody at random, mind you, because somebody you say told you this, and you're taking their word for it. Their word for something that there's no proof, and it's so stupid. You know, it's just wrong. It's just wrong in so many ways. But see, this is about friendship. This is about friendship. Not all is ever lost until you give up. Just like me, I gave up on my 2 idiots, okay? And I call them idiots because they don't know what they had. They had a good friend. That, losing those 2 friends, that killed me. It hurt for probably it still hurts today, but it really hurt for about 2 years. I talked about it in my counseling every time I went there because it hurt so bad. Seriously, it hurt so bad because I felt like I lost my right arm because they were that close to me, and we talked every single day. But I had pride, and I wasn't gonna call because I felt like it was done to me. This was done to me. But you know, don't let pride come before a fall. Don't ever do that. Here I am, a lot of parables, but don't, if you did something wrong, you admit it. If you make a mistake, admit it. Why do people, they throw friendships away so fast, and good friendships? I don't get that. I mean, friends are everything. If you walk along, and I mean, you get to choose your friends. You don't choose your family, but you choose your friends. And that's why I think, my husband used to say, oh, you always think about your friends. Yeah, you're right. You know why? Because my friends were everything to me. I could talk to them. I love my friends. I really do. I respect them, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for them because they mean that much to me. And I don't understand how people could just say, oh, you did this, so I'm done. Isn't there any room for error? What if you screw up? What if you screw up? Is there no room for error? There's always room for error. And isn't there ever say, well, if I don't have enough proof, why would I throw you under the bus? Or if you don't have enough proof, why would you do that? I don't get it, because if you hurt my friend and we're coming to be your friend, and of course I'm going to get mad because I don't bring my friends to get hurt. And this is a new friendship. And I'm giving you a chance, and you're giving me a chance, because I wasn't perfect in none of this, and you weren't either. But, I don't know. I'm gonna leave this alone, because, I guess this is like this, here I am with my, somebody gave me this, actually it was a picture, and it said, there are people in your life who are people who are sometimes friend. I forgot how. It was like there are people who will become your friend for a short time, for sometimes, or for just a moment, and sometimes are lifetime friends. And so maybe it was just a moment friendship, and I hate that, because I, in my life, am looking for lifetime people in my life. And I don't have time to have these moment friendships. You know, I mean, they're good. They serve a purpose. You know, like, you know, you need a ride to the store. You meet the lady down the street. You give her $10. She takes you to the store. And that friendship is over with. It served its purpose. Or maybe you're going through a bad time, a bad patch in your life, and this person cheers you up. They bring you a piece of apple pie. And then you sit there and you talk, but there's never that connection. That's sometimes, that's just a little tiny, you know, just for the moment. And then the sometimes friends are, I mean, the you know, or it's like, I met Louise. Okay. Louise will always be my lifetime friend. She'll be, until the day I die, she will be my friend. B will be my lifetime friend, okay? And anybody else who is interested and really wants to share that friendship with me, we can all be lifetime friends. I'm not saying we'll be the same on the same level, but you never know. But, and then, you know, I don't have any people from, like I said, Cradle Group. I don't have any of that. I wish I did. I don't. But, you know, what I'm trying to say is, it seems that, and not only you, I used to be the same way too. When the going gets rough, I'd start going. I didn't want to hang around. You know, you don't want to give people the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, it's thus far on your character. You know, do I see you as a shady person? I don't see them as shady people. I don't see my friends as shady people. I see them as upstanding people. You know, don't lie, and don't lie for me, and don't lie to me. That is the sign of a good friend. You know, like if I called Louise or B and say, hey, I did this, what do you think? I would hear, maybe you shouldn't have done that. That's a friend. That's going to be the friend who is going to be by your side, good, bad, or indifferent. Don't mean that they're going to run away, or hey, I said this and I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. It's okay. You know, or whatever. You know, or no, I'm really upset, but you know, I know we're still friends. Okay, but if like I call somebody, this is what happened. I don't want to talk to you no more. Well, you were looking for an exit anyway. You're waiting for that exit stage left. You know, but that's all I have to talk about is friendship, and really, you know, what all went on with this person, these other two people. I support the victim, of course, and you know, I think the victim was this one person. Well, JoJo was a victim. Okay, JoJo was a victim. Okay, because she got accused of something she did not do. So she is the victim. Okay, I support her 100%. But I don't hold judgment. I don't hold judgment. You know, that, you know, I don't think whomever did it was right, and I think whoever did it has to own up to it. Or if they don't, then forever they're going to be running away, or they're going to forever be in denial, and then they're not a very honest and trustworthy and good person anyway. But that's not for me to judge. Have I ever been on that side? Hell yeah. Have I ever had to admit that I did something wrong? Hell yeah. If you want to know, I can tell you a couple stories. And this is all dealing with YouTube. These were all YouTube, and these are the things I learned from YouTube and being an asshole and having to say, whoa, that wasn't right. I shouldn't have done that. And it lost me a lot of friends, and it lost me a lot of integrity, and I was stupid. And you know, some people, not always will people forgive you. You have to accept that. But you do learn. If you don't learn something from it, then you really lost. But anyways, I gotta go. This is a 30-minute video, and you all have a great day. I might be on later. I don't know. I got a lot to do. I got lots to do today. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.